How's everyone doing?
Doing good now. I see you, boo.
Hey, Aaron, how's that cigarette, girl? You making me miss it.
Good. It's the one thing that I can do that I don't have to quit right now. So I'm happy about that.
Cool. Heidi, how are you? Where you headed?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm just sitting in my truck for the privacy.
Okay.
But I'm glad to be here. I'm new. It's my first time.
Cool. Dawn.
I was on vacation, but I'm back now.
Okay, how was vacation?
Amazing.
Okay. Did you ever get any like warm weather? Were you able to?
No, we were camping in 47-degree weather. I think it finally got to 65. I think that was our highest.
Was it fun though? Did y'all like really camp, like disconnect?
It was a rock festival. You know how I am about my music. Music is medicine. One of the bands that was a surprise guest was POD. Amazing. And me and my 3 children got in the mosh pit all at the same time. Now it's back to the normal grind. Back to work and back to do the normal stuff.
Okay, yeah, I forgot you were on vacation. I was thinking about you today. I was like, where is Dawn? And I was seeing like your little post on Facebook, so I'm glad you're doing good, man.
Yeah, I literally went no electronics for 5 days. So
good. I can't wait to do that.
Everybody needs to do that sometimes because I think we get too connected to our electronics and we forget about grounding and just doing it the natural way. So it was definitely needed.
Yeah, for sure. Tamika, how are you? What did you think about that message, girl?
And you know me, I had to go Google some words. So I was like, okay, what is Jordan saying? I was confused the whole night.
The reading just suggested, like I'm drawing it out now, right? The reading just suggested that something that you were doing was going to bring you great heartache and pain. So you have a option to look at like your current choices, your lifestyle choices, your decisions, and then the timeline of heartache and pain will probably be wrapped up in this year. So it had to be something that you maybe started or really kind of stepped up a notch in terms of like since the last time I read you versus now, it was completely brand new energy and it took me off guard, girl. But yeah. So I'm pretty sure.
But then I want to tell you, like when I asked you about my apartment, and you was like, you ain't supposed to be in that apartment, no way. Come to find out, I'm not. So they're upgrading me to a 3-bedroom when I kept saying that I can't afford it. So they're giving me a 3-bedroom. So you were right. It's just the waiting process now.
Okay, cool. So are they giving it to you for the same price or? Yeah. Well, there you go, girl.
Yeah. Cool. So I appreciate you.
You're welcome, friend. You know I love you. Shamika, what's been going on?
Honey, it's been going.
So how's the house?
It's getting better. Trying to work on my energy level, so don't interfere in my life.
So Shamika, you gotta be careful, girl. Okay.
Yes.
For sure. Mrs. Williams, Latoya, how are you?
Hey, Jordan. I'm good.
How's everything going?
Everything is okay. Thank you. This is actually my first meeting, so
cool.
I'm excited. I can't wait for my reading with you next week.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely be there, girl.
Yay! My wife just sat up here and told me tell you that I'm fangirling.
That's you.
I absolutely love you.
Thank you. I love you too. Tell your wife I said hey. Tashira.
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
Day by day, honestly, I feel like I'm in the right kind of area in my life, even though sometimes it just feel like it's going slow. But I can't complain, honestly.
Okay. Mark, how are you?
Doing all right. How's your day?
Pretty good. It was pretty good. Shay. Hey, friend.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm having a good day. Very productive.
Effective, good, but tired?
Yep, good but tired. I'm ready for a nap, but I gotta keep going.
Miss Perry.
I'm doing all right. I'm making it day by day. Actually, I don't know how, but I'm doing better than I thought I would. So I'm just trying to stay positive and try to train my mind, to stay positive. So I'm doing real good. So yeah, I'm doing
What
good.
you mean, friend? You don't know how you making it day by day?
Well, I do know how I'm making it.
Well,
And
tell me how. How are
good,
you doing it? How are you
good.
making it day by day? I need to know.
I feel like I'm making it because of God. And like
Okay.
I say, I don't know. So you're right. I don't want to say I don't know how I'm making it because I know it's God, and I'm doing real better. Like I'm kind of nervous a little bit, but I'm doing good.
Why are you nervous?
Shy a little bit. I'm not even gonna say shy. Like I don't hang around too many people. Like I'm like a solo person, so that's why I'm kind of nervous. So, but
You
I'm
know
just
what? I'm super nervous too. I'm always nervous. Like I don't hang around nobody, girl.
yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like for me to be talking to people and stuff like this, it's still brand new to me.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm just trying to get out and, conversate more and try to break out of this habit because I know I don't need to be like this all the time. It's good to communicate with others and stuff. So I'm trying to break
It's
out
for
of
other people that have you fucked up on that.
Yeah, you're right. I thank you for asking me though, and it's nice meeting you as well.
Is this your first time here, ain't it?
Yes.
Okay. It's nice meeting you. I'm glad that y'all are here. Miss Maria, how are you?
Here and in attendance with.
Okay. Miss here and in attendance.
But I appreciate you. This is my first time in the meeting.
It's all good, friend. I'm glad you're here.
Hello.
Oh, okay. Hey, Miss Elizabeth, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was good.
Cool.
Got a little bit of stuff done.
Okay. Is this your first time here?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Cool. Duchess, I know that you're doing amazing, but I'm gonna ask you anyway, girl.
I'm definitely doing good. I've been in a good mood all day, so I'm doing pretty good.
Cool. I'm glad y'all are here.
Hey, Jordan.
Oh, hey, Mimi.
Thank you to both of you guys for being here. Much needed.
No problem. Yeah, girl. We're gonna push through. How are you, Ash?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Pretty good, girl. So today, I was hoping that maybe some of you guys could share some stuff, about your addictions or what you're dealing with or what you're going through. And I think that, our spirit guides will kind of lead our conversation piece today. So anybody want to share? And
I do.
Okay.
I wanted to start this meeting with y'all because a couple days ago, I drank a whole bottle of liquor. I had an episode in my house, and I realized at that point that I have a problem, and I want to change it.
Okay. So what do you mean?
I'm more of an emotional drinker, so if I'm like have a lot on my mind and things bothering me, instead of I just was drinking the whole day, just drinking. The more that I drank, the more that I was crying and wanted releasing anger, like all the pain and stuff that's inside of me. To my boyfriend and my daughter, like when they mentioned that I'm like a totally different person when I'm drinking and all that, and I realized that I need to stop. And I did that because one time you gave me a reading, told me to watch my sugar. Shot 50 Tito's don't have sugar in it. So I can still drink my liquor. Hey, I was like, hey, when you said that, I was like, watch my sugar. And what about my liquor? I need my liquor. But I drank that whole bottle. I did. I drank that whole bottle. And I'm kind of like, I'm tired of just going, like, acting like that, drinking, and then being embarrassed the next day.
Yeah.
That embarrassment the next day is just, I just isolate myself because I know everybody got something to say what I did or what I said, or so I just be like, oh Lord, how did I act last night? Or I'm just ready. And it was hard for me at first. I said I wasn't gonna do it because so many people, when I was telling people, some people was encouraging me saying you can do it, Mika. And some people was like, girl, your birthday coming up, what you gonna do? And you know what I'm saying? and then my boyfriend was like, so I'm drinking by myself. I was like, yeah. Then I'm saying to myself, well, maybe I'm wine cooler. I'm like, oh, but I say this is the first step.
Yeah.
The first step.
The first step, girl. Okay, but you gotta get out there and Tito's.
I was Hennessy at first. Nothing but Hennessy. That's it. Hennessy, Red Bull, and ginger ale. Mix it all together. That was my maybe a little Stella Rose Black. Mix it up. You know. Yeah, I'm a heavy drinker. I drink like a man.
I see, girl.
And I don't know how to stop. It's like
I mean, that's what you're doing now, friend. Okay. I don't feel like it's gonna be a long-term stopping thing, but I just feel like you're gonna gradually get better though.
Yeah, I just want to, if not, learn how to moderate. Like, I don't have to drink that much. Like, it's like it's going out of style business or something. Like, I don't know why I buy a bottle. I can't save it like for another day. I don't want to drink it all.
Does anybody else feel that way? Like, I've never really been a drinker, but I mean, I can apply that to drugs for sure. You know,
yeah, I've never really been a big drinker either. Can I definitely apply that to some drugs though?
Okay, because I want to do all the drugs, all your drugs, and everybody's drugs.
And everybody's, all of them, take them all.
Man, let me tell you, let me go out and one of my friends babysitting a drink. I'm like, you ain't drinking that. And I was drinking, don't even need it.
I'm with you on that. I'm drinking. I'm drinking a lot. Yes, I started back drinking again, and I had an episode like she did a couple of days ago. I drank a whole bottle of rum, Bacardi Gold, drank the whole thing and cussed out my ex. And yeah. I had an episode, and then last night I bought me a fifth of Crown Royal, and I drank half of that. But I had a good time with my son last night though, and I drank that half of that.
What y'all did? Y'all play spades?
We watched Major Payne and went downstairs creeping to the vending machine getting snacks and shit, running around my building. And he just a kid, so he don't know, but I'm running around with him drunk getting snacks and stuff, sneaking back in the house.
I'm the same way. I be having that fun like that. It give me like a little I be having a ball. And I'm kind of scared that I might lose my fun side.
No,
No, you won't.
Okay.
Lose your fun side at all.
So you feel like you might lose your fun side if you stop drinking?
Yeah, like I'm not gonna have fun
No,
anymore.
you just tap into your inner.
Right. I was
G.
about to say, do you think
Tap
that
into yourself.
The drinking gives you confidence or something?
Yeah, it gives me liquor courage.
Okay, so we're gonna have to find another way for you to get some encouragement. And also, if you are going to continue to drink, you have to sit here and be conscious of what you're doing, how much you put in there, and also like trying to swap out a drink for some water.
Okay, I just wanted to say that somebody who has stemmed from an alcohol abuse in the last maybe 6 years, and I'm 44, so it wasn't my earlier days, it was now. And when you come to that realization and you see, oh shit, yeah, I am an alcoholic, and you try to downgrade to maybe from liquor to wine or beer, or when it comes to the point that no matter what you drink, you kind of abuse, that comes into realization on, okay, maybe I don't need just period point plain blank any extra substance to try to inhibit who I am as a person. And it's something that I'm struggling with to my daily. But I saw the increase.
I get what you're saying. If that's the case, then yeah, you just gotta stop completely.
I know. One thing that really helped me is, it's removing the bad habits and just replacing them with good habits and like just doing fun stuff. Because I still go do fun stuff. I just don't drink or anything anymore. I'm always the DD now.
That's a bad good
That was
thing.
my nickname. My name was Designated Drunk Driver, DD.
I know something good for me. It was when I was going through my depression. My friend knew how to dent, and I really wanted to learn it. So she was just like, "Come on, girl, we just finna come over my house." And she already had like supplies and stuff ready for me. So having like a good support system that can, I don't know, like she give you like a new craft that you're actually gonna have to put time and effort into learning how to do. Because when I tell you I was struggling for the longest to know how to knit, it would be like somehow I go 4 hours. I was like, I haven't did nothing but try to get this first row done, and I ain't got nowhere. But I'm trying.
That's good. You occupying your mind. Oh, by the way, my name is Linda. Hi, Jordan.
Linda?
Yes,
Hey, Linda, how are you?
I am wonderful, sugar. I want you to get up. I want you to put them nails on and wake up so you can do this.
Girl, it's not even that evening. I've been up since 4 a.m. So like I took my sleeping medicine probably, I want to say maybe like around midnight. And my sleeping pattern has kind of been off. So whenever I opened my eyes at 4, I was full of energy, full of life. I said, I'm just gonna get up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna get up so I can start getting my sleeping pattern together. And I've been up since 4 a.m. just kind of doing stuff. Nisi, how are you?
Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Can everybody hear me?
Hi.
Hi, Jordan. I watch you every night on live. I want to say thank you for the invite here to the group. I am standing 12 years clean today off of methamphetamines. So if you guys
Yes, girl. Good for
ever,
you. That gives me some hope.
ever,
4
I'm
years
here
sober.
to spread. If you guys want to reach out to me, you can find me on Facebook, Stamped by Chris. And you guys, I'm here to share my story. I'm here to share my testimony. It's not easy, but what I will say is recovery is there for those who want it and need it. It goes both ways. But you gotta want it as bad as you want to pick up that drink. You gotta want that sobriety and recovery too. So I just wanted to just hop on and just say those quick little words to anybody that's struggling. Hang on just a little while longer. It ain't over. It ain't over not one bit. If I could do it, you could do it too.
Thank
Okay.
you.
And this is what 12 years clean looks like. 12 years, not 2 weeks, not one, but 12. Okay. And don't get me wrong, the urges of relapse be real. I'll be with Jordan, I'll be watching his lives, and bitch, let me tell you, they be real. Okay. You know what I do? I resort to my makeup. I resort to making my nails. I resort to other things around me. And there's always something to do to take your mind off of that. Now, don't get me wrong, by all means, that relapse and that urge to want to do it, it's going to come and go. It's going to come and go. But you got to be that stronger one and battle the fuck out of that urge. Excuse my language, but I'm very blunt, raw, and uncut. You got to fight that urge. You got to want it just as bad as everybody else around you want it for you. You got to want it for you. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to just come in and share that with you guys and just know that it's when you feel like you're in that dark, just always know there's the light at the end of the tunnel. It's not going to always be dark forever. It don't last forever. So I just wanted to come in and just share my story. It's my first time tuning in to one of the meetings. I'm glad to be here. I was just actually telling my girlfriend, we were sitting down at Wendy's. I said, you know what? I really want to go to like a NA and AA meeting. I haven't been to one in a while since I got out of prison. Okay. But I will tell you, if you've never been to jail, jail will change you. Changed me.
Yes, it does.
Never thought I would go. Never thought I would go. Got my baby taken away, all of that. But you have to know that the best is yet to come. And that God is always in control, first and foremost. And he's ahead of my life, you know, besides the universe. You know what I'm saying? So just tapping into your energy, tap into your inner self, know who you are, and love you. Because self-love is the best love that anybody can have. You got to love you first before you can love anybody else. So that's something that I've learned along the way on my sobriety, is just learning how to love me all over again. Because I was nasty, I was ugly, I was walking around, eyebrows drawn on like a Sharpie. I had my so-called friends telling me I look good, but knowing damn well I look like who done it and what the fuck for. 850 going north, ain't slept in 7 days. So you just got to understand that recovery is there. It's there. You just got to want it so bad. And you gotta need it too. So I just want to chime in and say, Jordan, thank you for adding me. And don't get me wrong, by all means, I fight my urges too. Like I tell my girlfriend, like I be battling them bitches. I be ready to knock a bitch out. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like you talking to a motherfucker that ain't never dealt with feelings, now learning and having feelings. And on the healing journey, as in tapping into me, tapping into my inner self, learning who I am, and that who I was yesterday doesn't determine who I am today. So you just gotta always keep that in your mind frame. Continue to fight those urges. And if you ever need me, I'm here. I can send you some of my poetry. I turn my urges into poetry. I get the pen, I get the writing. You know what I'm saying? I cuss that drug out so bad. That's why I said I want everybody in the comments right now, type in the comments, I love my recovery. I love my recovery. Type in the comments, I love my recovery.
I would love to read some of your poetry. I write poetry too, and that is really beautiful that you do that. I love that. That's awesome.
Thank you.
For real, that's really cool.
Love y'all. Love on you every day. If you ain't tapped into Jordan's readings and lives, I know he's never read me, and I'll always be in his comments being hoping he reads me, but one day he will. But you got to hop on one of his lives. This should be real. You know, he be battling them urges, and I'll be right there with him. And I'll be catching them right on time, because bitch, I'll be battling. I'll be battling. Okay? But love yourself in your recovery, and love your recovery. That's me. I love my recovery. I love my journey. I love my sobriety. I love how I got my daughter back. My daughter will be 17 next Tuesday. Okay? And this is what 12 years of clean looks like. Okay? I had to battle. I had to battle those urges. They were so bad. Like I had one a couple weeks ago. I was battling and battling and battling. I said, you know what? I'm finna get in here and make some motherfucking press-ons, bitch, because that's what I do. Okay? I'm finna get up on this laptop over here and relaunch this motherfucking website. You just got to think of other ways to resort. And it's hard. I cry in the showers. I meditate. I cry. I'm doing a release. I'm doing a release ritual tonight. I wrote everything on paper that I want to release. I'm gonna burn that hole tonight, because you got to get the fuck from around me. You understand me? And I mean, bye.
I just did that the other day, and that really does help a lot. It really does.
Yeah.
When you write
Type
and
in
burn
the
it.
comments, I love my recovery, because you gotta love you in the midst of your recovery. I love my recovery. I love it. I love it. And whoever want to judge you, that's on you. Let them judge you. Because guess what? They ain't walked in your shoes. So who are they to judge you? So love your recovery and love you and love that you're in. So if anybody has any questions for me, I'll be lovely and gladly to answer. You always feel free to inbox me, Stand by Chris on Facebook. And I would love to be a sponsor for somebody that's going through addiction, fighting the urges. You need somebody late night to talk to. I'm up late night. Don't hesitate to call me. I'm going to be right there to walk you through them urges, queens and kings. Do you understand me? Type in them comments. I love. I love.
Are you in our group me?
Chris, are you in the group me?
No.
Okay, so
no.
Make sure, friend, you gotta be in the group meet. We need your energy in there.
Yes, that's what I'm gonna say. I love her energy. Like, yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you guys. Thank you. I'm actually on my healing journey. Like I said, it's not easy. It's not. Like I said, I battle every day, you know. And don't feel ashamed because you had a bottle of Tito's last night, sis. Don't feel ashamed because you had a bottle of Tito's, bitch. Don't feel ashamed, but understand and the fact that you took accountability and you knew who you was and what you was doing is what's the difference. You knew what you were doing and you knew you was a different person, but somebody else had to acknowledge it in the fact that you wasn't in denial. Because see, that was me 3 years ago. I was in denial. You couldn't tell me shit, but I was 860 going north. Okay, I didn't want to hear nothing. But that's the thing, we don't want to hear. But when we take accountability and we can see that we're in the wrong, it's the fact that you took accountability, and I love that. And if you ever need me, I'm here. So, and love your guys' recovery. Like I said, love your recovery. Love your recovery, and don't let nobody tell you different. Love who you are in the skin that you in. Love who you are in the skin that you in. Period. And if don't nobody like it, guess what? They can close the front door and they can go out all the back doors if they want to. Okay. And did and will. And yeah, I said it. And I'll say it again. Shut the front door and they can all go out the back. You hear me? Period. Okay. So follow me on Facebook, guys. And you guys want to follow me, inbox me. You guys have any questions, I'm here. If you guys have any questions for me, I can answer them. I'm a walking testimony. I have a story. You know what I'm saying? It's not over. This is just the beginning of my journey, and I love it here. You know what I'm saying? Because I went from prostituting to selling drugs, to doing drugs, to being locked up, having a child, being in prison, and here I am today, thinking I was never gonna make it. I'm 12 years clean. There is a God in a universe. Okay?
Yes,
you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. And if you got somebody enabling you and that's around you, that's doing the things that you're trying to recover from, eliminate your circle. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Remove the motherfuckers from your circle. You don't need that. You no longer need that company in your circle. If they're enabling you and you know what, friend, I don't want to drink today. Well, you know what, friend, I'm going to drink today. Well, you need to go drink at home because I don't want it today. Don't have them enablers around you, because that makes it hard to be in sobriety and recovery. And I'm talking from experience when it comes to drugs. Okay. My sister, I didn't never had to pay for a liquor drug in my life. I had it. It was given to me for free. It was right there. So what did I do? I wanted to be the typical teenage party girl, right? And thought I was on some high shit and on some cool shit because my friends was doing it. And bitch, I done fucked around and got addicted. Okay, so it's just, that's why I've always wanted to meet somebody different to me, because you got people that's so in denial of their recovery and sobriety. What you in denial for? There's no need to be, you know, because I was one of the type of persons that I would never go around my parents or my loved ones high. But if I did, you always had them, oh, you high? Chris, you high? You high today? And I'd be like, why? Why does it matter? I ain't asking you for no motherfucking money. You ain't supporting my habits. So what? And yeah, and what? So I was in such denial that when I knew I had a legit issue and a legit problem, I was no longer in denial. Yeah, bitch, I'm high and what? I pay for my own habits. You ain't got to pay for shit. You know?
That's why, like, I went vocal when I'm sober. So every time I want to get to the point where I don't drink like that, so people can stop saying, "Oh, you drunk? You've been drinking." You know, using that as a reason why I want to express myself to them. Oh, you've been drinking?
Nope.
I ain't been drinking. You drunk? That's how you act when you drunk. Like, no, because I don't really voice my feelings and stuff that well when I'm sober. When I get to drinking,
okay.
I don't like how you did that last week.
Right. But and you know what? I'm gonna keep it, like I said, I'm very raw and uncut. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Drunk minds speak sober thoughts. Okay, let me say it again. Drunk minds speak sober thoughts. So anything that's coming out your mouth when you drink is honestly how you feel. And it's the truth. And you just gotta stand firm on that. Drunk minds speak, and argue with me if you want to. Drunk minds speak sober thoughts. Period.
No, that's a true
You really, You're really telling a motherfucker what's on your mind when you drunk. Because you can't tell them when you sober because they don't want to hear you when you sober, right? So you got to be intoxicated to tell them how you really feel. Why should I have to intoxicate myself? Because you can't accept the fact that I'm on this recovery on this road to sobriety, that I'm sober and I'm really telling you how I feel. But no, I got to tell you when I'm drunk. It shouldn't be like that. See, that's what you call double standards. Everybody want to judge somebody. But see, I tell people here, they talk about Jesus. So you talking about me ain't going to make no difference. I talk about my damn self, especially when I know I'm fucking up. Okay. So for those that are fighting them everyday urges, them everyday battles, hanging in, the best is still yet to come. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep striving. Okay. Take you a walk in the park. You better soak up in that. You better get up in that sun. You know they don't want us to see the sun. They don't want us to be in it. You better soak up that vitamin D, honey. That's why they're trying to block it from us. Soak it up. Get out there. Enjoy it. Live your life like it's your last, because we're not promised tomorrow. But know that I'm here. I'm a phone call away. I'm an inbox away. If you just going through it and you feel like you want to pick up a bottle, or you want to pick up some Coke, or you want to pick up some heroin, or you want to pop a Percocet, or you want to pick up that pipe, or bitch, you want to do all the above, call me before you do it. I guarantee you, I promise you, you won't want to do it after I'm done talking to you. So I love y'all, kings and queens. My spirit is here. And just know that, like I said, type in the comments again, I love my recovery. I love my recovery because this is who I am today. And if can't nobody accept me for who I am, you can't have me at my best. At my worst, what makes you think you can have me at my best? And that's just that. I love my recovery. I love it every day. I love it for myself. I love it because my daughter gets to see me healthy and happy, glowing and growing. My family gets to see me instead of face sucked in, sucked out, look like I done hit 1,002 fucking meth pipes. Okay. So, but I will say this, because now I don't really share it with everybody, but I smoked it, I snorted it, I shot it up. I did it all to try to get high. So I've been there, I've done that. And just know,
can everybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
you.
you.
Hear me? Oh, okay. I didn't think nobody can hear me. But my name is Ebony, and I'm gonna need your. I don't know how to add you on Facebook right now, but I am currently active using cocaine, but I want to stop. I just don't know how to start. Like, it's like.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna drop my phone number in the comments, and I want you to text me.
Yes,
and
like
we gonna
I don't
get you on a
sleep.
roll.
I work all night. I don't sleep.
Does it help you stay up? It helps you stay up? Huh.
Yeah, I'm just up.
Yeah.
And then
So let me
it's to
ask
the
you a
point where
question.
my
What's the
nose
feeling
is
of it
hurting,
that you like?
It's like I want to stop so bad, and then it's like now I'm smoking weed, or now I'm drinking, or trying to
Now, don't get
transform it
me
into
wrong.
something else. But I don't feel like that's right either. But
no,
I really want to stop doing it. I've been doing it way too long. Like I don't even get high off of it no more. I guess I am high because I be up all night. But like, yeah, I'm really wanting
Your
to stop.
body's
I need
immune
to
to
stop.
it.
Yeah.
Do
Your
you
body's
have
immune to it.
rehab or inpatient facilities near you?
Yeah, I done been to rehab and all of that. I mean, it's all about you for real. Like, but when I'm just sitting up and I'm bored, my husband just died. I'm getting to think about that, and then and here come the coke. Like, But it's
so he's your
like
enabler.
That,
He's the enabler. He's bringing it around. It's always there, and you have no choice but to do it. But I'm gonna tell you, your body's immune to it. That's why you're not getting high off of it no more.
My condolences to you.
But I'm here, and I let me condone you for being here, even being an active user. Congratulations to you.
Yeah.
Because most people ain't. That just gave me chills. Oh, Leah. Oh, that just gave me chills down my body. Because most people can't be here. actively using, man. God damn, that just gave me chills down my body. But my number's in the comments. My name is Chris. Text me. I will be your sponsor. I would love to sponsor you. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be hard on you, but you gotta want it for self. You gotta want it for self.
And then sometimes I'll be like, dang, I just want to stop, and I'm telling myself this, and then next thing you know, I'm picking it up again, you know?
I want you to look up the Dream Center in Los Angeles, California.
The Dream
Center in Los Angeles, California.
Okay.
The biggest rehab in Los Angeles. Everybody that I know have made it out that rehab and have started their life to the road
I'm from
of
Dayton,
sobriety and
Ohio.
recovery. Okay, I want you to look that up. They will ship you. They will fly you to them to get you the help that you need.
Too,
if
I'll
you
be
really
away
want
from
the help,
mama,
I will
stuff.
get you some in. Yeah, you need to get away from your element and where you're enabling and where it's around you constantly. I want you to look up the Dream Center in Los Angeles, and this is for anybody that's actively using and want a rehab and want some inpatient help. The Dream Center in Los Angeles, California. Okay.
Okay.
The
Thank
Dream
you.
Center in Los Angeles. You are very welcome. Well, I appreciate you letting me talk, Jordan. I love you. I'll catch you live tonight, I hope. So, everybody, my number's in the comments. I'm still here. I'm not leaving. Okay, friend.
So one thing that was talked about is one thing that Shamika said is she said she feels like she's gonna lose her fun side. That's the truth. Like, you are gonna lose your fun side, but you're gonna have to recreate a different type of fun side. Okay, this is something that I am just newly now like recreating for myself, because once I took away the meth, I took away, I wouldn't say the friendly, outgoing version of myself, but I mean, I feel like I took away, I don't like dealing with people, you know, but it was different. Like, if I'm high, I'm in everybody's space, and I'm still my person, so I'm still going above and beyond to help people. It's just in a more, in my opinion, in a more passionate energy. You know what I'm saying? But then the drugs were ruining myself. But I am learning, and what Spirit is showing me is that I can still be social without the drugs. Like, Spirit has recently had to ease me, back in certain social environments where drugs were first present, but I was able to abstain, and then I was able to kind of upgrade my friends in a sense and just go into regular social environments to where, I'm not going to turn around and ask somebody, can they give me some drugs or can they give me some pills? You know what I'm saying? So, and I've actually been able to have fun sober. So I'm just talking about recently, out of the whole, 18 months of just being in seclusion. But bitch, yes, you will lose your fun side, and I've had people that have written me or reached out to me and who I used to hang out with, how we used to, party and stuff like that, but that's no longer who I am. You know what I'm saying? So, and even hanging out with sober friends now, I am still kind of having to push myself. So even when we get around each other, I'm not really that talkative. I'm opening up a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? But, it sucks not being high, but it's necessary. And, that's just me being honest. It sucks not being able to drink or drug like my, like one of my drug counselors calls it. They call it drinking and drugging. So I thought that was kind of cool. I actually turned the tarot card into a piece of that. But yeah, I never heard nobody say, you be out there drinking and drugging, bitch. So I thought that was cool. But you know what I'm saying? It really sucks without the drugs, but it's necessary to not have them. So that's kind of like the truth that I'm walking in. It's okay that the shit sucks in my mind as long as I understand, both versions of realities. Like, it sucks without it and it's necessary to be without it. And I'm learning to love this life a little bit more each day. A little bit more each day. I could have done without that now. Now I really do nothing for like my conscious mind. Like, I feel like my body don't even really be rested. And then it's just like, I've been reading all day, doing craft and stuff all day. And to put my spirit at rest, like, I actually fell asleep, which I was completely surprised. But, and it was only for 5 or 10 minutes, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? But, to put my spirit at rest, it's just like, it's a low vibration for me. Yeah.
I wanted to ask the lady, the Tito's, I was wondering, like, when you because you said that you don't express yourself except for when you drink. Have you ever thought about writing in a diary or a notebook when you have mixed emotions, feelings, upset, or what have you? If not, I think you probably should start.
I used to, but I don't know. I mean, that's something that I'm gonna consider doing now, but
Girl, not
I
you
didn't.
said fuck that shit.
It's like it wasn't doing it for me. I was like, you know what? Because instantly, the first thing, if I'm going through something, like I need to drink, so I just go around and do that, and I just ain't think about writing down or do anything. I just be like, I need me a drink. Fuck this.
Well, when I say writing, I'm talking about expressing, like, whoever pissed you off or whatever happened, for you to actually write how you feel about it instead of going to get the drink.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to do that.
Okay.
Well, try to do this, girl, because I mean, that's I ain't gonna say it's rare, but I know when I get pissed off, the last thing I'm gonna do is pick up a pen and paper and write about it. Because not you gonna get cussed the fuck out. But what I do learn,
but
though,
I'm trying to
because
find
writing is
her
actually a
another
really
way
good
so she can
thing.
figure out how to express herself and stop fucking her liver.
Yeah. So, Shamika, one thing that you can do is you can try to write when times are good. Like, that's typically like when I'm building up energy, because writing does help, but it's almost impossible for me to write at times like I'm angry or, I got a lot of emotions or a lot of spirits around me. So I try to make a point, which I'm still not good with, to kind of journal during the good times. But yeah, one thing that I like about journaling is I like that once I've been doing it for a long time, like I can look through all the pages that I wrote stuff, and it kind of makes me feel accomplished. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, So try that, friend.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I do actually want to play something for y'all.
Hallelujah. When I think about it, I started in the church as a little girl, 7 years old, and grandmother used to take me to church back in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I used to sing for the Lord, and I used to sing in the adult choir, and I loved the Lord with all my heart. By the time I was 9 years old, I was gung-ho, and my grandmother even said to me one day, she said, baby, God's going to use you one day. And I didn't know what she meant, but I knew I liked the sound of God using me. By the time I was 11 years old, my mother and father and my 5 brothers and a little sister, we moved from Tulsa to California. My dad's job has transferred him out here. And by the time I was 12 years old, I found myself in the nightclubs in Los Angeles. My mom and dad used to go to the clubs on the weekends. They didn't know the Lord Jesus. And grandma wasn't around anymore, so we just quit going to church. I was in the nightclubs at 12 years old, and that was the worst place and the last place I needed to be. But I had a praying grandmother. By the time I was 13 years old, I had recorded my first single and began to open up for people like Stevie Wonder and Aretha Franklin, B.B. King, and Bill Cosby. And I remember opening up for him one time, and things began to happen. Hallelujah. Things began to happen all around me. The devil had a trap set. He was going to set me up because, see, I liked it. I liked the money. I was making a lot of money. And I liked the glamour. And I liked the applause because that said, I love you. We all want to be loved. Hallelujah. I didn't know that Jesus loved me. I didn't know a thing. When I was 16 years old, I had a baby out of wedlock. And by the time I was 17 years old, I left home and joined the cast of Hair, and I began to travel all across the country. I was making more money than my mom and dad put together by then, and things were looking pretty good. Then I was introduced to marijuana. Devil had a trap set. Next thing I know, it was pills to get up in the morning and pills to go to bed at night. Then it was the alcohol. And then I became very promiscuous and ran around with a lot of people I had no business being with. One day I was introduced to cocaine, and I know that all drugs are a spirit. But this cocaine became my best friend. And I began to hang out with the devil, and I did everything that I was making bad enough to do. And I'm not glorifying him. I'm just letting him know that I don't belong to you. I went on for about 12 years of my life, and I traveled with people, and I worked with Chakra and Rufus, and I worked with Captain and Tennille and all the people in the studios. And I was good at my job, and I was quick, and I could demand double, triple scale, and I went to work, and I was high every day. The devil was trying to kill me. One time when I was in Houston, Texas, I met a man there, and I was getting ready to go on the road with Chaka Khan, and there was a group going on the road with us, Heat Wave, and they had a man working with them, and he was doing their lights, and I didn't know this, but I met him on the road, and he was a nice guy, and you never would know it to look at him, but he was also, not only was a light director, but he was a cocaine dealer. So the devil knows how to really do. So we began to be friends, and we began to date, and I began to get all the cocaine I wanted for free. How many of you know it wasn't for free? But we came home, me and this young man, and we began to live together. And he was still selling drugs, and I began to make drops for him. I was dropping off cocaine and making a lot of foolish turns in my life. And my life began to do this spiral, downward spiral. I was going to hell. One night as I was getting loaded, I began to pass out. And my head hit the wall. Boom. And I began to slide down the wall. And as I came to, all of my bodily fluids were doing their own thing, and I was dying. But I had a praying grandmother. It wasn't a couple of days later that I was watching Christian television. Grandma tells me she was laying on her face during this time, and she had been fasting for 2 weeks and just calling on the name of Jesus. Save my granddaughter. Save my granddaughter, Jesus. I watched Christian TV one night, and it was as if God himself said, that's enough. And he rebuked the devil from me long enough for me to make an intelligent decision. I said, Jesus, I know you're real. If you'll just take all of this away from me, take all of the drugs, take them away. I'm tired. Now I want you to know that instantly I was set free. Instantly I was delivered. Hallelujah. He saved that drug dealer, and he's my husband tonight, James Day.
That was Helen Baylor testimony. So, she used to really be on a lot of drugs and stuff like that. But I really love that. You can feel like her ancestors and her spirit guides. And, very, very strong. It's always, always powerful. Yeah. And some of you have probably heard me say that I don't belong to you. That's what I'm talking about. I've said it on my lives and stuff like that. That's where they come from. Okay, because you gotta affirm that, you know what I'm saying? So I want everyone to join the group me, okay? Download the app first, then join the group me. The group me is a 24-hour support system, okay, for all of us. Whenever we're feeling like using or we need support or whatever the case may be. And then I'm also going to be dropping some invites to some classes in the group me for my SARG people that will be joining us in the girls and stuff like that. So there's gonna be certain stuff, even if you're not a part of that group, I'll be dropping it in, directly in the group me, because I feel like if you downloaded the group me and you're in there, then you really are, serious about your recovery and stuff like that. Thank you to every single person who showed up, and thank you so much, Chris, and all the girls who were talking. I am depleted right now, and thank you, Helen Baylor, for your energy and spirit for still making all of this flow. So I love
She
this.
definitely gonna be one of my cards.
Yeah,
It was
you know
definitely
what?
my pleasure. So,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, I gotta think about that too, Shamika. That's a real good thing. I think that I need, because I've been listening to this song for a long time, so I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it and pull some energy out of it to credit.
Yeah, you playing that gave me back memories with my great aunts and them. They was really in church. They was the only one that had me in church, and so I remember them playing that and they cooking Sunday dinners, and it just really it felt good.
Yeah, that really just touched me. It brought me to tears for real. And Jordan, you really inspire me for real. You motivate me. I've been watching you every day too.
Thank you.
It definitely made me think of my grandma too. So I appreciate you guys for allowing me to come in and share my story, and know that I'm here for each and every one of you guys through the urges, through the sobriety and recovery. Know that I'm standing 12 years clean, strong. There's nothing in this world that can make me relapse. I may fight the urges, but I won't relapse. Okay. I gotta want that for me. So that's for me. Now,
And we waiting on
just
you to
keep in
join the
mind.
group link, girl.
I did. I just joined it. I joined it. Yep. I was downloading it and all that. So yep, I'm in there. And just like I said, one more time before he ends the group, type in the comments, I love my recovery. I love my recovery. And love you guys. And love on yourself. And it's okay to be selfish with self. And know it's okay to be selfish with self. And love your recovery and in your journey that you're in. My number is in the comments. Text me, call me. I don't care what time it is. If you're fighting those urges and you just want somebody to talk to, I'm here. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Jordan, so much. And everybody in the group. I haven't been in the group but a few months now. And having those ups and downs and hearing this song, it really hit, being sober for 3 months now. Had I not seen some of the things, thank you. Had I not seen some of the, support that I had in the group, and just, the essence of everybody, it was just a real amazement. And this song hit a little different because I work in the industry, the entertainment industry, and it's very, very tempting out there because that's all they try to feed you. That's all they try to feed you. And, trying different skills and new tactics, I've kept strong. And there's a song, Jordan, that you played that I play every morning when I wake up and every night I go to sleep. So I always say I invite ease and joy. And when you played that song, it hit and is a theme song for me now. Finding different experiences in each and every one of the people that I have communicated with in group. I just say I'm appreciating you guys each and every day, and I still check in there. I know I'm usually not a face at all because I'm a little introvert, but I do appreciate all of you so much.
For sure. 3 months is a long time too, so that's a milestone.
Yeah. Indeed.
And I want to thank you all for letting me join as well. My name is Tay, and right now I'm going through a healing process and with marijuana. I've been smoking marijuana ever since 16. I was actually getting heavier on it because I knew I was finna get ready to stop. I felt like it was kind of slowing me down. And don't get me wrong, I do love marijuana, I do, but I just know it had to come a time in my life where I needed to stop, and because I have something to do. So I'm working on. I stopped on March the 3rd on my mom's birthday, and I'm heading towards my month and so on. And that's why I told you, Jordan, that I feel like I'm doing better. So I don't know how I'm making it, but I'm making it. And I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay. Cry, baby. Cry them tears.
Yeah.
Cry them tears.
I don't know how I'm
okay.
Well, I do know how I'm making it because God, but I used to be so scared to face my feelings a lot. I'm still kind of scared now because Like I know how I feel in certain situations, and I always used to just pick up a blunt just to block out all my feelings and just block my feelings out. And I was so scared to stop smoking on March 3rd. Like I told my mom, I said, Mama, I'm scared because I'm scared to face my feelings. And I don't want to feel how I feel because I know how normally I will feel. So I'm doing better. I'm doing great. I know I'm making it because of God, but I'm doing real good. Like I say, I'm heading towards my month on the 3rd. So I just want to thank you all for letting me join, and I thank y'all so much.
So your month is actually, so it's on the 3rd?
Yes, that will make my month on the 3rd of next month.
You know, the number 3, I was actually talking about that last night. Did you hear that by chance?
No, I haven't.
What I was talking about is I was saying that number 3, it was a message that actually came out for everyone that was watching. And that number 3, I was telling people, like, you don't ever have to Google that or wonder what that means or whatever the case may be. It's always associated with completing something. It's always associated with that keep going energy. And I think that, it's not a coincidence that your month is, it starts on that 3. So, that number 3 should always give you that energy to keep going, and you'll do this, friend. And even if you do relapse, you are still going. You know what I'm saying? You're still going. Relapse don't mean that you start over. You get what I'm saying? You're still going. You pick up right where you left off. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say that too.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. But we're here, and I know that we're only doing these once a month for right now, but we're here in the group me chiming in, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff in my girls group that I want to invite my girls specifically in the group me too. So just be a part of that, so I can be dropping those links and stuff like that, because I think that for you to be a part of the group me, I feel like that's just more effort than joining the group. For you showing up to to the Zoom meetings, I think that's way more effort. And I love effort. You know what I'm saying? I think that, like, I'm the kind of individual, I'll always show, like, even though I'm tired and I don't feel like it, like, I'm gonna come. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes me feel good that y'all are pushing through too. Like, it takes a lot to be here. And we did it. I didn't know how this night was gonna go, girl, but see, we did it. We healed. We shed some tears. We talked about listened to some music. You know what I'm saying? So it was just nice. It's nice to always see spirit show up, because even I doubt it. But thank you, each and every one of y'all.
Yeah. Miss Perry, I have a question for you, Sugar.
Do
you have a therapist?
No, I don't. I'm actually thinking about it, but I haven't made the effort to, look up on it.
You got a therapist, you got all of us.
You have us, but I think if you certain things that you don't want to talk about with somebody else, that you do need to go get a therapist or a psychiatrist to actually help you, because there are no judgment people, and you can talk about and tell them whatever it is that you want to.
Yeah, I feel like that'll be good for me too, because I still have some stuff that I'm not comfortable letting out right now. But
yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
And I'm here for you too.
Definitely be comfortable with letting it out with whoever has passed away in your life. You have that strong female energy that's kind of like by your right ear. So this will signify that there's someone on your mother's side of the family who's passed away, who actually had a really good relationship with you. So don't forget about her. Okay. Talk with her about those things. Your therapists are in spirit. You know what I'm saying? They're going to help you more than any living body, than any person that's qualified. So I just want to enlighten you to who showed up. To who showed up for you. She got you, girl. Like she always had you, is what she's saying. Okay. And she's saying that, you need to make sure that you're cooking again like you used to, because that's a skill set that you get from her. And there's something that is transferred in a dish that y'all used to make, or that she used to make. This would be something that was baked in the oven. So, make that again. Breathe life into that. And I can tell by that smile that it makes sense.
Hey, Granny.
Okay. That's your therapist, girl. Okay. If you can't talk to nobody, you talk to her because she already knows what's going on. So sometimes you ain't even got to talk to her. You just need to burn a candle and let her transfer that energy back to you.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
For sure. So we will reconvene on the 22nd, and I will be hopefully seeing y'all in the group meeting prior to that. But you know, this is a milestone, girl. What is this, the third one? And we done came here, we done been here. We done been here, girl. You know what I'm saying? We done been here. I'm proud. I know that's not a big deal, y'all. That's a big deal to me. I mean, in being addicted, like you make a lot of commitments that you don't follow through with. So my whole life, I feel like I'm not going to follow through with stuff. And this is the first thing that I'm completely following through no matter what. So I love you, and I will see y'all next month.